Hello students, in this video lecture I am going to discuss component of swing in Java. Component of swing in Java. See, the first one is a J button. J button. J button class is used to create a push button on the UI. See, the J button class is used to create a push button on the UI. The button can contain some display text or image. It generates an event when clicked and double click. A J button can be implemented in the application by calling one of its constructs. See, a J button can be implemented in the application by calling one of its constructs. Then example J button OK button is equal to new J button in bracket OK. Then this constructor returns a button with text OK on it. This constructor returns a button with text OK on it. J button home button is equal to new J button home icon. See, it returns a button with a home icon on it. Then next, J button btn2 is equal to new J button home icon home. It returns a button with the home icon and text home. It returns a button with the home icon and text home. See, the second one is a JLabel. JLabel class is used to render a read-only text label or images on the UI. It does not generate any event. JLabel class is used to render read only text label or images on the UI. Does not generate only event. Example, JLabel text label is equal to new JLabel in bracket. This is a text label. This is a text label. Then next, this constructor return a label with text. JLabel image label is equal to new JLabel home icon. It returns a label with a home icon. Then second, J text field. J text field. J text field renders an editable single line text box. A user can input non-formatted text in the box to initialize the text field. See, the J text field renders an editable single line text box. A user can input non-formatted text in the box to initialize the text field, call its constructor and pass an optional integer parameters to it. This parameter sets the width of the box measured by the number of columns. It does not limit the number of characters that can be input in the box. See, example, J text field text box is equal to new J text fields 20. It renders a text box of 20 column width. Then next is a J checkbox. J checkbox. J checkbox renders a checkbox with a label. The checkbox has two states on off. When selected, the state is on and a small tick is displayed in the box. J checkbox renders a checkbox with a label. The checkbox has two states on off. When selected, the state is on and a small tick is displayed in the box. See example, checkbox checkbox is equal to new J checkbox show help true. It returns a checkbox with the label shows help notice. The second parameter in the constructor, it is a boolean value that indicates the default state of the checkbox. True means the checkbox is defaulted on state. Then next, J radio button. J radio button is used to render a group of radio button in the UI. A user can select one choice from the group. Button group radio group is equal to new button group. Then J radio button RB1 is equal to new. Then J radio button easy comma true. Then J radio button RB2 is equal to new. Then J radio button medium. Then J radio button RB3 is equal to new. Then J radio button hard. Then radio group dot add RB2. Then radio group dot add RB3. The above code creates a button group and three radio button elements. All three elements are the added the group. This ensure that only option out of the available option in the group can be selected at a time. The default selected option is set to easy. Then next, J tabbed pan. J-tabbed is another very useful component that lets the user switch between tabs in an application. This is a highly useful utility as it lets the user browse more content without navigating to different pages. See example, J-tabbed pan. Tabbed pan is equal to new J-tabbed pan. Then tabbed pan dot add tab comma new J-pan. Then tabbed pan dot add tab to new JPanel. See that the above code creates a two tabbed panel with heading tab 1 and tab 2. See